Hello, welcome to another part of One Digit's financial literacy webinar series. Today we are going to talk about presumptive income tax. One of the biggest pain points of running your own business is to maintain your own accounts. If you have registered yourself as a company, you are liable to do an annual audit of all your account books and submit those audited reports to the ROC, Registrar of Company. However, if you are running your business in your individual name or as an HUF, you have a loophole in the income tax department, which is called presumptive income tax, section 44D. It allows you to submit ITR 4, and under ITR 4, you do not need to maintain a very audited or a very detailed books of account. You have to maintain a very simple broad level books of account, that this is your revenue, these are the broad areas in which your expenses are, and your income is calculated as a percentage of turnover. How much is that percentage? Well, if you are doing a handicrafts business, if you're doing a business of selling food items, desserts, cakes, sweets, or you are doing your own boutique business, boutique garments, or you are making artificial jewelry, or you're doing good sale of goods, then you need to pay income tax, which is show an income of 6% of your turnover. So if you are generating 2 crores of income, which is about 16-17 lakhs of revenue a month, then your income is going to be 6% of 2 crores, which is going to be 12 lakhs. And the additional benefit is you do not need to maintain entire expense reports, entire detail of accounts of where the remaining 1 crore 88 lakh rupees was spent. Isn't that amazing? Well, you may not appreciate it now, but once you have been in the business for about a year, and when you're doing the annual tax filing, you will find that it is very difficult for a business to justify all the business expenses. It is very difficult to convince an accountant that these businesses were incurred for business reasons and these were not personal income. Sometimes finding out receipts, finding out payment proofs for the invoices is also a pain. Things are digital here. In fact, One Digit's one of the most used features is the invoice scanner, in which you make a payment, you get a kacha receipt also, you scan it, and it gets uploaded to your repository. That way you have a track of all your expenses. But that being said, still it is difficult. If you are running a services business like web hosting, web designing, some kind of coding, architecture, consultancy, those kinds of services, then your limit is only for 50 lakh rupees, which is a decent amount if you are doing it alongside your main employment. So that benefit you will get, and on top of it, your presumptive income is going to be 50% of your turnover. That means 25 lakhs worth of expense proofs you do not need to produce. Isn't that amazing? Well, yes. Okay, so you are saving on the audit expenses, which is about 10-15,000 rupees. You are able to save on the income tax, because trust me, finding business proofs for 50-60% of your revenue is often difficult. So this is good for you, and your tax filing becomes very easy. You can go to the income tax website, you can download the ITR 4 form, and you can see it has very few fields. It is a very simple form. Compared to that, if you are a director of a company, you need to file an ITR 2, which is a very elaborated form that takes about half a day to file, with all the fields and all the details that has to be put in. So I hope presumptive income tax, section 44D, and ITR 4 has been explained to you, and you find it useful, and you are able to save some taxes because of that. Thank you. Please do visit One Digit website. Do share, subscribe, and like our videos so that we can create more videos for you. Thank you. Bye bye.